Hello students, this is Professor here, and today we are going to continue with the same topic that we were discussing in the previous video. Okay, so in the previous video I explained you what is polynomial, what is algebraic expression, what do you mean by constant polynomial, what do you mean by zero polynomial, okay, and what is monomial, binomial, trinomial, and so on. And I explained you about the coefficient and degrees as well. Okay, but in that video I forgot to mention two important things about the degree, and today we are going to do that. Okay, so let me first clear you out the thing I forgot to tell you in the previous video, and that is the degree of a constant polynomial. I told you what is the degree of a polynomial in general, but okay, this constant polynomial is a special case. In this case, what is happening is we need one constant polynomial. Suppose 3 by 5. 3 by 5 is a constant polynomial. It does not have any variable. Constant polynomial means that polynomial which has no variable. It only consists of constant term. Okay, so simply 3 by 5, 1, or simply pi. Okay, pi is also constant. It has a fixed value, that is 22 by 7, or you can say 3.14. Okay, so that is why these are constant polynomials. So if a question is arised or you are asked to say the degree of a constant polynomial, then what will you say? So the degree of a constant polynomial is 0. Okay, it is 0. So you can note this point. It is very, very important. The degree of a constant polynomial is 0. Okay, so now a constant polynomial is any polynomial which contains only constant term or any real number, you can say, right, except 0. As I already told you, if I say the polynomial 0, this is not a constant polynomial. In fact, it has a special name. It is called 0 polynomial, right? So it is called 0 polynomial. So now, what is the degree of 0 polynomial? So the degree of 0 polynomial, keep it in your mind, degree of a 0 polynomial is undefined. What do you mean by undefined? It's not fixed. We don't know. Okay, it is, or you can say not defined. It's not defined. Undefined or not defined, same thing. You can write undefined. Okay, means we don't know what is the degree of 0 polynomial. So you will write, if you are asked to write the degree of 0 polynomial, you will write the degree of a 0 polynomial is undefined. Okay, so now moving to the next topic is types of polynomials in terms of its degree. Okay, so last time we classified the polynomials into monomial, binomial, trinomial. Okay, but that was in terms of what? Number of terms it contains. If it has one term, it is monomial. If it has two terms, binomial. If it has three terms, trinomial. Okay, so but here we are talking about the type of polynomial in terms of its degree. Looking at the degree of the polynomial, we will say whether it is linear, quadratic, cubic, biquadratic. Okay, so in that way. So you know what is degree of a polynomial, right? So if the degree of a polynomial is 1, degree 1, or simply you can say the polynomial of degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Okay, if the degree is 2, it is called quadratic polynomial, and if it is of degree 3, it is called cubic polynomial, and if it is of degree 4, then it is called biquadratic. Okay, so till here you can do till degree 4. So if a polynomial is of degree 1, it is linear polynomial. If it is of degree 2, quadratic. If it is of degree 3, cubic. And if it is of degree 4, biquadratic. So for you, the polynomial till degree 3 is important, that is linear, quadratic and cubic, which we will solve later on. Okay, so till here I hope you have understood. So now we will move to the next topic, and the next topic is the value of a polynomial. Okay, so I want you to understand each and everything, that is why I am going the theory part in details also. Okay, and please try to listen to the lecture properly, and please go through the video properly, don't skip any part of the video. Okay, so that it will be easy for you to do the sums. Okay, so I think some students are skipping the theory part. Okay, they are only seeing the sums part, that is which we are solving. Okay, so please, and this is my request to all the students, please go through the theory, then only you will be able to do the sums. Okay, now let's move back to the topic. Okay, now what do you mean by value of polynomial? Before that, okay, as I have already told you in the previous video, that we in class 9 we are only dealing with a polynomial in one variable. Okay, so we are not dealing with the polynomial with 2 variables, 3 variables. Okay, we are dealing with polynomial with one variable only. So basically the variable can be anything, right? Isn't it? Variable can be x, it can be y, it can be z, it can be t, it can be anything, any alphabet, right? So that kind of polynomial, suppose if I say 5x square plus 2x plus 3, so you can see this is a polynomial with one variable. So polynomial with one variable because it has only one variable x, and degree is in whole number. Here it is 2, here it is 1, here it is 0. As I already told you, if in a constant term the degree of x is 0, the power of x is 0. That is why the degree of constant polynomial was 0, isn't it? So now this polynomial in one variable can be represented as, we can give it a name, px. So px, it is represented by px. Px means polynomial in the variable x. Okay, we are just giving the name to this polynomial. Okay, why? I will tell you now. Why? Because it will make easier for you to do the sums. Okay, that is why we are giving the name px. Okay, so now the value of the polynomial. Now we have to find the value of this polynomial. Where how will you find the value of the polynomial? The polynomial contains x. To find the value of this polynomial, we should know the value of x, isn't it? So you can find the value of this polynomial if x is given, isn't it? So that is what question will come like. So basically what I am trying to say is, you will be given some polynomial which you will immediately name it as px if it is in x, py if it is in y. You can easily see what is the variable, right? So in such cases where the variable is y, you will write py. In the case where variable is t, you will write pt, and so on. If it is z, pz. Okay, that is just for you to say that the variable is t, variable is y, variable is x. Okay, so it's very easy part. So now you have to, suppose if I ask you, find the value of px, that is this polynomial, at x equals to 0. The question will come like this. Okay, so you have to find px, the value of px where x equals to 0. Okay, so how will you find? Now given, what is given? Px is 5x square plus 2x plus 3, isn't it? So what you will do is, now you will try to put the value of x as 0, because x is already given as 0. So that means you'll put x equals to 0 from the left hand side itself, p of 0. That is what we are required to find, okay, because we have to find px where x equals to 0. Let us put the value of x as 0. So left hand side will become p0 equals to 5. Now we are putting the value of x as 0. So 0 square plus 2. Now x is 0. So 0 plus 3, isn't it? So now what will you get? Now this part. Now this p0 will find the value of p0. That is the value of px at x equals to 0, isn't it? So now 5 into 0 square. How much is 0 square? 0 square means 0 into 0. We are multiplying 0 2 times, isn't it? So now 0 into 0 is 0, isn't it? So 5 into 0. 5 zeros are 0. Okay. Now 2 into 0. Again 2 zeros are 0 plus this 3. Now 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 3. Okay, so this is the value of px at x equals to 0. That means p0 is 3. Okay, similarly we can find for the value of px when x equals to 1. When x equals to 1. So how will you find? Now you will put x equals to 1, isn't it? So p of 1 you have to find, because we are putting x equals to 1. Now p of 1, as immediately after you put the value of x in the left hand side, you have to put the value of x in the right hand side also, and the right hand side is this one. So 5, now x is 1 plus 2 into 1 plus 3. So 5 into 1 square. 1 square is how much? 1 square means 1 into 1, that is 1. So 5 ones are 5 plus 2 ones are 2 plus 3. So this is how much? 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 3, 10. So p of 1 is 10. So this is how you will find the value of a polynomial. Okay, understood? So sometimes the value of x can be given in the negative also. Suppose if I ask you to find the value of to say the value of px at x equals to the value of px when x equals to minus root 5. Okay, I am giving the value of x as minus root 5. So how will you do? Now you have to find p of root 5. Sorry, it's minus root 5, isn't it? So as soon as you replace the value of x in the left hand side, you have to replace the value of x in the right hand side also, isn't it? So what is the right hand side? 5x square. Now 5 x square means minus root 5 square, isn't it? Plus 2 into minus root 5 plus 3. There is no x in this part, isn't it? So now how will you find? Now 5 into minus root 5 square means this square is meant for both minus and root 5. So minus square is minus into minus, plus root 5 square is this root, and this square will be cancelled and it will become 5. Okay, now here 2 into minus root 5. So in front of 2 it is plus, plus into minus, minus 2 into root 5, 2 root 5, isn't it? We have already done the multiplication of irrational numbers. So now this one is plus 3 as it is. So this one 5 5s are 25 minus 2 root 5 plus 3. Next, this will not be added or subtracted with this numbers because it has root 5. So this will remain as it is. 25 plus 3 will be counted. So 28 minus 2 root 5. So this is the value of px when x is minus root 5. Okay, so this is how you will do the sums, isn't it?